Okay. Before we forget the intro, welcome back to the Garden Podcast, where we cultivate our faith, 1, maybe 2, 3, 4 verses at a time. We are currently sitting lakeside at Caleb's grandpa's house, and I thought that was the bat.
There's currently, if you missed the short, there's a bat in the umbrella.
That's above our heads.
Yes, he is not bothering anything, but he's just kind of chilling up there. But he's very tiny. And just so you also know, and so you can see, this is a root beer.
One of
IBC root beer.
My favorite root beer ever. So we hit up Walmart earlier to just get some stuff for the house for us to snack on. And I took that opportunity to get us some root beer.
Yeah.
So we do not drink actual beer. So
no.
But I don't know what we really are going to dive into here today.
Not the lake.
Although I really want to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still a little cool. It's not quite maybe warm enough to swim. I don't know. I haven't felt the water. But it's probably a little chilly still. Yeah.
You don't want to go try it?
No. You okay? You awake?
No.
This is going to be one of those episodes. It might be 10 minutes long. Okay?
Yeah. I'm fine with 20 or 30 minutes, but I do have some fun questions, and
cool.
I'll probably save some for the future, but I just looked them up. On the
Welcome
internet.
to the Garden Podcast, where we cultivate our faith one verse at a time. As Noah already said. I just wanted to say it again while he's looking at his phone.
I think somebody said that already.
Yeah. Yeah. But we chilling at the lake.
I figured out a trick, by the way, to get more room on my iPad.
Okay.
I deleted YouTube and re-downloaded it, and it reset the data. And it cleared 13 gigs or something like that.
Wow. Goodness.
It was crazy.
It's all those tracking bugs.
Yeah, from cookies
phone
and
trying
stuff.
to follow you.
Mm-hmm. So it messed up a couple things, like log in to my other things that Google is attached to, because for some reason too, this is a really common issue, is I'll go into my watch history and there's 50 videos I have not watched.
Yeah.
And they're in different languages.
That's weird.
And I started looking it up. There's no clear answer on how to stop it.
That's weird. So I've had the same thing happen. I've gotten on there and it's been in Chinese.
Yeah.
And it's why is everything in Chinese? Even the ads will be in Spanish or Chinese.
Yes.
And it's I don't know what's going on. YouTube is weird. Technology is weird. And I believe you can call me kooky, whatever you want, but your phone listens to you.
Oh, yeah. Everybody knows that.
I tested it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
One day, I love Taco Bell, okay? Love Taco Bell. It's probably my favorite fast food. Just is. But one day I tried it. I said, you know what? I'm going to talk about Taco Bell all day today and see if I have ads pop up on my phone on Facebook. And so I did. Mentioned Taco Bell, talked about Taco Bell, talked to my wife about Taco Bell. He kept saying Taco Bell all day. And I got on after that night I got on my Facebook, scrolling through, and guess what was there?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell ads. And that is not a made-up story. That is true.
I kind of want to test it right now.
Yeah.
So I'm on YouTube, and I was on it the other day, and I'm like, why are all my videos? They were all in Hindi.
Yeah.
And
You watched that movie.
no, it's not the movie. You can go on here, I think it's audio track, and change the language. But I'm like, at what point would I have done that?
Right.
And to even accidentally hit that, you got to hit these 3 bars, audio track, English or evidently Hindi. And I could not figure it out. And eventually I just started messing with my phone. And I was like, I don't think I would have changed that. Yeah. So I logged out of some things because it's my oldest brother's account, but it's through my email. Mm-hmm. But I logged out of some things. I hope I didn't log some of his TVs out because there were some I didn't recognize.
He did.
So
he won't know you did it.
Well, he will because I told him.
Oh, well, why'd you tell him?
Because I was like, I sent him a picture. Hold on. I sent him this, and I guess that was a name made up for me for some kind of gaming or something.
Oh, yeah.
And I must not have played it for very long, but it came up with this weird name, and I was like, who's this? And kept sending them pictures and all the things to find out if it was something they were doing. But our accounts never like overlap.
Mhm.
It's my own YouTube. He just pays for the premium.
Gotcha.
And so,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's weird.
But let's look up the fact of the day. I think we've only done this once.
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
downloaded this app so we
Yeah.
could do this.
Well, while we get there, while you're looking it up, how are you today, Noah?
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that first. That's our first segment. It's just
Yeah.
asking how we're doing. I am super chill.
Yeah, good.
Looking forward to this week. And usually I'm a pretty chatty person.
Yeah.
And I still have been. But just on the drive up here and chilling out here
Yeah.
has been really nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Good.
we got some good news, some developments I can't really get into.
Yeah.
But other than that, pretty good.
Sweet. Sweet.
You got anything going on?
I'm doing good.
We
Thanks-
see each
thanks-
other all the time.
Thanks
so
for asking.
this is,
Doing great. I'm tired. Like I said, I didn't sleep well last night, so I'm kind of, and we watched a 3-hour movie last night.
yeah.
So yeah,
Look, we didn't have like kids to wake
No.
up to this morning, so
yeah. But I could probably go back to bed and sleep all day. But
I cannot.
yeah, yeah. But doing good. Doing
Yeah.
good. Life's good.
As you
Blessed. Was it? You ask people how they're doing. It's blessed and highly favored.
guys,
There we
yeah.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like when people say lucky. I'm like, I don't believe in luck.
No.
But every now and then it does feel like that because you're like, you got that song by Lecrae called Lucky Ones.
Oh yeah.
And that's kind of what the song is about. It's like, he says in the song, I don't believe in luck, but somehow we're the lucky ones.
Oh yeah.
And it does seem like the luck of the draw where you were born, because it is kind of a weird thought. I don't believe in predestined, anything like that.
Yeah.
What?
No, you're good.
Oh, I
Listen.
thought you were going
Just trying to make sure where my mic was.
Yeah, it is. These are kind of getting weird to get used to, but I've used them quite a bit. So if you see me looking, I'm probably just making sure they're still hooked
Yeah.
up. But anyways,
Hopefully mine's close enough you can hear me. I'm kind of quiet.
I do have it on +6,
Okay.
but I can adjust the volume once I do it in edit.
Okay, cool.
But I'm hoping yours isn't picking my voice up, and I don't think it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Like even that jet ski, it probably doesn't even hear that.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
anyways, yeah, I don't know. I am blessed to be just born into the family I was.
Yeah.
But I kind of struggle with that, I guess, tension, as people call it, is why me, Some people are born into like really tragic situations.
Oh yeah.
So on one hand, you can't necessarily blame yourself for that.
No.
But I do feel the call to help other people and stuff.
Right.
Not out of necessarily obligation, because some people will go too far and be like, with all the stuff, border stuff going on, and
Yeah.
people are like, oh, you should feel bad for being white or something. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that's a little ridiculous. But
Yeah.
about all
No. I don't feel guilty for being white, just as Hispanic people, Black people, Asian shouldn't feel bad for being that.
mm-hmm.
We all are who God created us to be. And some of us don't have the best home situations or lives. But it's not God's fault. A lot of times you can trace it back to a family history or somebody that just kind of got off track, and that has led to that
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times. And
Yeah.
every family has issues. Every family has problems. So
Not
nobody's
mine.
perfect. No, not yours. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
we definitely got some.
Yeah, everybody has that perfect Facebook family that's
Ugh.
just smiling in the pictures and has nothing going on.
As soon as they pull the camera away, it's, all right, get away
Yeah.
from me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, especially, man, what did we just get done watching? Some dysfunction.
We got done watching
Oh, no, not, I was just talking about the video.
Oh, that one.
No,
Yeah, we watched some murder mystery on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
body cam YouTube
Yeah.
channel.
it was YouTube. But it's kind of cool. They kind of set the scene, displayed the murder, and the show's about them putting together the facts of trying to figure out who did it
Mm-hmm.
and everything. And
And it seemed like right at the last second, you're like, well,
yeah.
you're kind of on this side where,
Yeah.
oh, this guy definitely did it.
Mhm.
but then they kind of give a motive why, and you're like, oh. So I was just focusing on the fact of like the dysfunctional family part.
Yes. Yes.
Is something might have happened to him as a kid,
Right.
which is why he did it. But they didn't reveal that to the very end, and
No.
technically it wasn't proven.
And they didn't elaborate. So
They didn't elaborate on it, what he would have meant by that. But anyways,
Yeah.
you kind of feel like, oh, this guy killed his grandpa for no reason. But then you find out that, and I was like, oh, maybe grandpa wasn't so innocent. Not
Right.
saying that what he did was justified.
Right. Right.
But maybe he could have got help sooner.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
dysfunctional
In
families.
his defense, he did ask him if he believed in God before he killed him.
Yeah,
So
which was interesting.
I'm not justifying,
Again, that was
but that was
technically not proven yet either.
Yeah.
But that's what they do with
That's
these
what he
videos.
told.
I mean, I'm not saying that the video was put together to capture your interest because
Yeah.
this guy just happened to kill someone.
Yeah. It's horrible.
So, but the way they do it is they kind of hook you at first. But I miss watching Cops. Did you grow up watching Cops?
Yes, with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. 'Cause
That's
he was a
kinda-
cop.
That's right.
So
Lawman Adventures
yeah,
on YouTube.
that is his YouTube channel.
Shout out.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we shouted him out before, but
Yeah.
I'm technically borrowing his. Well, no, I guess I logged into my account on the TV. So,
But yeah, man. But blessed to be here. We told y'all we had an episode coming up where we're going to film in a different location.
yeah.
And that is this location we are at now.
Yep.
All right. In Hot Springs. It's beautiful. All right. Sitting by the lake, listening to the wind, and hoping the bat doesn't fall out of the umbrella on our heads.
Yeah, that might have us a little distracted.
Yeah.
But I was out here for a couple hours already earlier, and I tried to nap, and I was just
Yeah.
like, I want to go sit outside. So
Yeah.
it's been really nice all day.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the neighbors over here, they have like a double-decker dock.
Yeah. It's nice.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
It's very
there's a little
nice.
tiny dock down here. I think I showed it on,
Oh, yeah.
I think I already posted that. But by the time they watch this, it'll be a week
Yeah.
from now.
Yeah.
Technically
It'll be
2
good.
weeks. So this Friday's episode will have already been out.
Mm-hmm.
So watch last week's episode.
Yeah.
Lots of good stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Kept it very
Remember, like I said,
biblical.
we're kind of off of our routine, so this might be a little more laid back than our normal episodes because, like I said, I'm trying to stay awake right now. But, yeah. What we got next, Noah?
Let's do the fact of the day.
Okay, fact of the day.
And then we're going to do some questions. We haven't done just straight up questions
No, we haven't.
yet. But it's something I've wanted to do. I just haven't really found questions that were like, all of them seem kind of cheesy, but you might surprise me by
Mhm.
something that, I don't know, I might think is cheesy to answer. Like, oh, what's your favorite color? Like, I don't care. Nobody cares about that.
Yeah.
Okay. The word set has the most different meanings in the English language.
Set.
Like a chess set.
Yeah.
A set of
Yeah, I guess good. You set that down.
set it down. You have a
Which I don't know if that's just Southern talk or if that's proper.
Yeah.
Because, sit, you sit it down. But I guess set is past tense. Sit is current. So, yeah.
you
I guess
have
it's good.
set it there. I don't know. Is that right?
Yeah. Set in your ways.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now I kind of want to look up how many
Yeah.
different meanings there are. But then
A
you have
bunch
like,
of
a set of furniture,
Yeah.
matching sets of things,
Gotcha.
mittens, and oh, I think I just saw a fish. You sure you haven't caught anything in here before?
Huh?
You haven't caught anything in here before?
Maybe pneumonia.
I've been seeing fish jump all morning.
Yeah, but I'd have to ask my grandpa. He fishes out here all the time, and I don't know if he's ever caught anything.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay, let's do some of these questions.
yeah.
And then we'll get into our Bible segment and see how short we go.
Yes.
Psst, psst, psst. Where are they at? Okay.
We go through time pretty quick. We're already, 14 minutes?
Yeah.
Nice.
This
Oh, no.
is something I actually thought of last night
Okay.
because I think last night I realized I just do this now.
Okay.
So, when you go to sleep,
Yes.
do you hang your feet off the bed?
No.
Okay.
I put
some
my foot on top of the covers. Like
Okay.
one side out of the covers, but I don't hang it off the bed
I got you.
usually.
So for some reason last night, I mean, the bed I'm in is a twin mattress,
Yeah.
but it's somewhat long enough
Mhm.
for me. But I find myself hanging my feet off the bed. And usually by the time I'm asleep, I'm flipped over, so my feet are like pointing down towards the ground. So I can't really ever find like a comfortable position unless I like pull my leg up. But typically I'm hanging my feet off the bed.
Off the end of the bed, or
off the end of the bed?
I can't reach the end of the bed.
I was like, I even have a king mattress at home, and I leave a little bit of a gap.
Yeah.
But I'm still hanging my feet off the bed.
That's
So it made me think of like as a kid, were you always like freaked out by that?
Yeah, you're scared of the boogeyman. Yeah.
Someone
Reach up and grab your feet.
Right.
Yeah. So, no, like today, no, I'll sleep on top of the covers. My feet out from under the covers, on top of the covers. But I don't.
So you have the blanket covering most of you?
Kinda. I get really hot
at
night, so
it did get warm last night.
Yeah. Usually I just have the sheet. And Lindsay's over there like in all her covers. I don't know how she's not dying.
Freezing to death for no reason.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make any sense to me.
I'll sleep with the sheet, and if I wake up cold, I cover up some more. But I'm always hot.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it got pretty warm last night.
Yeah, I slept with the sheet all night last night.
So Caleb's in this nice little master bedroom. By definition.
By definition, yes.
We should
By
show you
definition,
guys. We should show you guys the
master
bathroom.
bedroom. Yeah,
it's pretty fun.
But the cabin, it's just a lake cabin, and it's fairly small.
Yeah, it's nice.
But my grandfather's he's had it forever. So, but
so
yeah, the bedroom.
He's got me in the sunroom, on this little tiny.
Yeah, technically your room's bigger than mine.
It is. The room is.
Yes.
Not the bed. What size is that one that you're on? Is it a full?
Maybe a full or a queen. I don't think it's a queen.
I don't think it's a queen.
Yeah, maybe a full.
So probably a full.
No,
you ever seen
it might be a queen.
Oh yeah. You ever seen the California King, and then even the ones bigger than that, like custom?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, dude.
I'd like one of the custom ones. The California King is just longer. It's not wider.
Oh, okay.
So it's actually smaller this way. It's just longer.
Oh, I don't think I would like that.
No, I wouldn't.
Because as I said, I'd probably hang my feet off the bed anyways.
Yeah.
I need a shorter bed, but wider.
Yeah. Yeah.
I find myself, we have this spring mattress, and the middle is high, and I keep wanting to snuggle.
Yeah.
And then I fall over.
I thought you had our old mattress.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's memory foam.
I think there's spring in it.
No, it's memory foam. Straight memory foam.
Well, either way, the middle is higher up.
Yes, there's a hump.
Mm-hmm.
And if
happens.
y'all have a bed recommendation, a mattress recommendation that isn't just ridiculous, if you would.
Don't wave or nothing.
Are they waving?
Nope. Nothing.
I don't think they saw us.
He looked twice. I think every time I waved, he looked away. I'm like, come on now.
But if you have a mattress recommendation that doesn't develop humps in the middle or doesn't develop sag or anything like that, that is an awesome mattress, please comment it.
Yeah.
And then we're going to set up a GoFundMe that we can pay for it. I'm just kidding.
No, please fund me first.
Yes.
I need a new one.
It would be good to know because I recently bought one, and granted, it's not the most expensive mattress, but I mean, who has $5,000 to go blow on a mattress? They're crazy.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do all the down payments.
No, that's crazy to think.
We put money down on a mattress before, and I'm like, I don't want to do that again.
But it's crazy to think that you're laying there at night sleeping, and you are making payments on your bed.
Yeah, because just a couple years later, we got rid of it.
Yeah,
and I'm like, beds need to last longer than that.
Yeah,
you can't flip them anymore. And this, I'll go all day with this. Well, actually, I wrote this down. We might as well skip my next question.
What is your next question?
Oh, that was cool.
Oh, okay.
Planned obsolescence.
Planned obsolescence.
This is something this is something that is known. And I have to come on record and say that my dad said something like this where, your phones are just meant to crap out eventually. And
Absolutely.
I'm like, no, they don't. This was years ago when I was a kid. I first got an iPhone and thought I knew everything. And absolutely, one of the first recorded, in history, I guess, for planned obsolescence, which we'll explain that first, just in case you don't know. But this is pretty well known, that your devices, your cars, your beds, in my opinion, humble opinion, maybe not so humble because I think it's right, the beds used to be double-sided. You could flip them, turn them all day. Then I noticed a couple years later, I went to a mattress store, none of them were double-sided.
Yeah.
And you can only turn them I mean, some of them maybe you can't even turn because they're sleep number and they sit up a certain way. Maybe they're locked in.
Yeah.
But I'm like, so that's my thing. I'm not paying $5,000 for a bed I can't use for 20 years. You know.
Yeah. Well,
so planned obsolescence is the like setup that your device or something you buy is eventually going to cause you
absolutely,
to have to buy it again.
I look at the like 40s and 50s. You had people coming back from war, starting their own businesses, building stuff, making stuff. And the thing is, you can look around today and that stuff is still here.
Yeah.
Still working. Okay, so take refrigerators for one. All right, stuff that was made back then still works today. You just plug it up. And what they found is, oh, well, I made money with selling it, but I'm not making money on the maintenance. So not only did they start making stuff where it breaks, they started making it with cheaper parts, and then they started developing their own maintenance. So they get money on going and fixing it. All right. I believe the phones is one of the biggest things. I don't trust it. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, though some conspiracies make sense.
It's not even a theory anymore.
Yeah.
It is a conspiracy, but it's not a theory.
When that automatic update pops up on my phone, I already think like, man, every time I download it, something's different. And something's slower and something's worse.
Because now you're going to need more gigs, more battery to support the gigs. And your old phone, a couple generations later, and your phone is so slow.
And get this, so I've been tracking ever since I've had an iPhone. Anytime a new iPhone comes out, my phone battery drains worse.
Dang. That's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm not joking.
Now they make these attachable like battery packs, and I'm like, you're just making your phone worse because it heats it up. And I think it's your battery that makes it really bad.
But car manufacturers do that. I believe I was talking to somebody the other day, and they're talking about Toyota. Toyota actually has a thing where after you reach a certain mileage, your check engine light will come on. And you have to go have it turned off.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing wrong, it just does it. But if you ever notice cars, when they have a warranty period, there's a warranty period there for a reason. Because they know, like, okay, this car is tested to prove to get out of this mileage before it starts breaking down. So
yeah, it's
the
like
warranty.
We just assumed the warranty meant like it covers anything that might happen before. But it's always like the day or the 6 months after, the year after your warranty's up.
Yeah. So
it craps out.
Planned obsolescence is absolutely a thing.
Yeah. So one of the first, you said car people, one of the first earliest recorded ones was in 1923. It was Chevrolet.
Yeah.
And it was a car. I just saw a picture of it. And I didn't go into details, but because that's all I needed, I was like, yeah. And so it was basically after the Industrial Revolution where you got all these factories and people were making things and they were realizing like they're making them out of metal to last.
Right.
Like you said, refrigerators, but they're like, man, these people aren't coming back. So we need to create lifelong customers, not new customers every year. You can only have so many new customers. We need people coming back to our Starbucks, coming back to our this and that, which that's a food business. But we need things to break so they'll buy more.
That's true.
You know, equipment, knives. Knives don't seem as good at Walmart. Like maybe Walmart was never that great.
Nothing is. Well, have you noticed that I saw some? I haven't proven this, so I just saw a video of somebody doing this, and they're talking about how they've been making like it's a bug, shampoo and stuff like that, and boxes of stuff are getting like a little bit bigger, but the contents, like the ounce, like the weight is going down. So they're trying to fool everybody. Think you're getting more, and you're actually putting less into the product.
Like the bag of chips.
Yeah.
Or the air with a side of chips.
Yeah. Well, that's cushioning. That's to make sure the chips don't get crushed. No, I'm just kidding.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Even though I bought this huge bag, no business being this big, of like popcorn. I don't know if it's an off-brand or not, but it's mango habanero popcorn.
Ooh.
And the first bite, you're like, oh, that's too mango-y. Then you start getting some spice in there, and I was like, like it was pretty stinking good.
Gotcha.
But this bag is this big, and only a little bit of air. But yeah, at some point, our bags started getting filled with air.
So, here's a question: how does planned obsolescence play into Christianity at times?
What do you mean, like physical aspect or?
Physical aspect, as far as some churches just preaching to tickle ears.
Ooh.
And basically not producing something. And
oh, I got you. There's no turnaround of new
you
people.
go.
That's right.
Well, not just that. I guess you could think of it both ways. So some people are just preaching to tickle ears. So basically, the person never develops. They hear the same message. That's why you have so many people messed up coming in the same place with the same issues, the same problems, because they're not being discipled.
Yeah. You're creating that echo chamber.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you might make you feel good as a pastor, but it's like if you're not growing, your church will eventually die.
Yeah.
Or if you die,
Yeah.
your church will die with you.
Right.
And we've seen that happen.
Yeah.
You know.
And we are, I mean, by the Great Commission, Matthew 28:18.
Heyo.
Did I just remember?
Hey.
Yeah. Now go look me up. It's probably not going to say that, but
I could pull it up in Logos.
Yeah. But Great Commission, go into the world and spread the gospel, or preach the gospel to all nations.
Yeah.
And everything like that. That's Great Commission. You know, it isn't supposed to stop in the pew. It isn't supposed to stop in the church. Our goal is to reach the lost. You know.
Yeah.
And to bring those in. But not only that, we are supposed to foster a people and disciple a people to go out and do that themselves.
Yeah.
Too many people think it's the pastor's job to reach people. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's the church's job.
I was just thinking that earlier. I was out here studying and just
Yeah.
honestly getting freaked out by the bat more than I was studying. So
Yeah.
not trying to make myself sound spiritual. But I was like, do you think Paul had in mind the future of the church? Not even just that, because obviously
Yeah.
he did. But did he think in any kind of meta way of, obviously he couldn't have known about like technology,
Yeah.
but these words are going to be relevant. Like, I don't know, just how I thought about it was,
Yeah.
man, Paul had a pretty big responsibility of not necessarily convincing the church at the time,
Mhm.
but building up his church
Yeah.
at the time, Jesus' church.
Yeah.
But I think he was like so careful about simplifying, and he says not speaking with lofty
Oh,
words,
absolutely, yeah.
so that it would be relevant for all people.
Mhm.
Because he was careful about not teaching circumcision to new believers.
Yeah.
Although, like, he would say, for the ones who were already doing that, like, keep doing it. Although, as long as both groups understand,
Yeah.
it's not necessary for salvation.
Well, I think in Paul's case, it takes one to know one. So, you know, before he was a Pharisee.
Right.
So, and of course, they spoke in lofty speech and everything like that. And if you're talking to someone about Scripture, and you are confused by what they're saying, or you don't understand what they're saying, that to me can be a red flag, especially if they're starting to use eloquent speech. They're starting to try to go in these crazy rabbit trails that you don't understand anything about. The gospel is plain
Yep.
and simple, okay? And just, I mean, it says the word is enough. I mean, it's that. But in Paul's case, he had been around that. He had done that,
Mm-hmm.
I believe. You know, living that life of hypocrisy, saying that I'm going to live up to the law and earn my favor with God and everything like that. So I think when he converted to Christianity, had that Damascus Road experience, he's like, you know what? That lifestyle was wrong. He says, it's plain and simple. It's this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk like that anymore, or do that.
Yeah, and he he was aware of, like, poetry in his time.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just Pharisees or Christians, or there was actually these people who would travel. They were called orators. And they would travel and speak like that too.
Yeah.
And this is a job that you wanted because they were really cool.
Yeah.
They were like evangelists today, kind
Mhm.
of. Like, I got kind of jealous of that job sometimes. They get to travel, and
Right.
of course I just love meeting new people.
Yeah.
But these guys would speak like that, and it spread their own gospel,
Yeah.
and trying to convince, oh, look at the baby ducks. Oh, they're so cute. They're coming this
So
way.
cute.
You'll see them. I got distracted by a squirrel earlier,
Yeah.
so.
No, it's okay.
So when he says that, lofty or eloquent words, he's literally talking about those kind of people, and surely the Pharisees too.
Yeah.
Because Jesus warned against them too, like preaching on the street corners and doing all this and
Yeah.
our God, Father, whatever, just trying to show that they're more
Right.
spiritual.
Yes.
And so he was literally warning against that, and he says, I empty myself.
Right.
So that he takes nothing away from the cross or tries to add anything to it.
Right.
And I think our Pastor Carey, does a great job of that.
Yes, he does.
He'll get up there and get fired up, but he always brings it back to the cross.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
man, I don't even know how we got off on that. Oh, planned obsolescence.
Yeah,
That's a good little spiritual implication
Yeah,
there.
there
You see
we
the
go.
ducks?
There they
so
are.
cute.
Little ducklings.
Hopefully
Or
you guys saw that. Yeah,
Those
you
are-
would have seen it.
geeslings. What
I
would you
guess those
call a
aren't-
baby goose?
I guess those aren't ducks.
What do you call a baby goose? You duckling.
Isn't a
baby
group of
duck
them
and
called a
duckling.
gaggle?
A gaggle? I don't know. Is it?
Or a
It sounded
giggle.
like a chicken, didn't it?
Giggle, giggle. oh, kind of looking at you. It's going to protect its babies.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
Anyways.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
I have some jokes.
Well, I have one more question.
Okay, one more question.
I'll save a couple because honestly, I got some good ones.
What's
in
your
here.
question?
If you had to be, this one's really dumb. If you had to be an inanimate object for a day, what would you be?
For a day?
Let's say you're sentient. You can't speak, but you are just that object. You're aware of what's happening to you.
I'd be a cloud.
I don't know if that's technically an inanimate
It's inanimate. Inanimate object. It doesn't live, breathe, do anything. It just floats.
It does what the Lord's bidding.
Exactly. And so does everything else.
Okay, I was thinking like a chair or something.
Oh, well. I was thinking a cloud because,
Okay, so nothing natural. Something
something made.
So
Okay.
a person made it.
Inanimate object, something somebody
You
made.
could be a boat dog.
Okay. A plane.
Ooh, that
Since I
would
just
be
heard
fun.
one. So it's the same concept as a cloud.
That would be fun.
Be able to see
I
everything.
guess. I don't
What's
know.
yours?
Something that moves, a car or something like that.
Car?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or a boat.
Just better hope somebody who's driving it knows how to drive.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't feel
same
pain.
with airplane. So.
Well, I would say you don't feel pain. You're just
Yeah.
aware of what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to be in some of the cars I've driven in. Like, gotten in so many wrecks.
Yeah.
Not my fault though. Just saying.
Yeah. Sure.
So what if it had to be stationary? What would you pick?
A stationary object.
I would pick like
Inanimate.
a basketball goal, so I could watch the games.
Yeah. Just get hit in the
Courtside
face.
games.
Get in the face all the time.
Oh, it's so weird. I
Yeah.
can't feel it. Oh my gosh, here they come again. And they're just like
Stationary. A mountain.
mountain.
That'd be cool.
Which one?
Any of them.
Fuji.
Not food. Just a
Kilimanjaro.
volcano.
What's the one that everybody dies on? Everest.
Everest. Yeah. Right.
Maybe for one day you'll understand all the secrets of the dead bodies.
Yeah. Right.
Then you forget everything when you come back
Yeah,
to your
right.
real life.
Right.
Okay, that's all I got.
All right. Cool. You want some jokes?
Make sure the mics are still working. Should be.
All right. These jokes are complimentary from my son. Okay. I had him text me some jokes today. All right. Why can't the toilet paper cross the road?
Because it's seen some crap.
That's pretty good. But that's not it.
I don't know what.
Because it always gets stuck in the crack.
Ah.
All right. What did the pirate say when he turned 80?
No more pirate's life for me. I don't know what.
Aye, matey.
I think it's going to be something like that.
Yesterday, I farted on my wallet. Now I have gas money.
Oh, can I get some? Hold on, let me get my wallet real
Sure.
quick. Look, we had. Let's not get into it.
No.
We had a buffet.
Oh, that, yeah.
But we're not going to get.
No.
We're not going to start doing poop segments.
No, we
I'm
ain't
so
doing that
sorry.
again. No.
But we're fine.
Yeah.
We're fine.
We've matured since then.
Maybe not enough, though. But I was going to say, me and you have gone through plenty of gas
Yes.
for gas money
Yes.
Since the buffet.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Yeah. Moving on.
I'm going to need my other Bible because I didn't bring the Old Testament one. We're going to talk about probably, other than Jesus himself, one of the most interesting stories in the Bible.
Yeah.
And
Put it up on your phone.
it is, yeah, I'll just open it on my phone. I had it looked up on there because I was looking up witchcraft in my Logos Bible app
Witchcraft.
just to see what the Bible had to say about it. And again,
If you're looking for some study material, well, I know I was looking for that. One source that I love to use just on the internet is gotquestions.org.
yeah,
It's a really awesome source. If you look up, just like for this one, for instance, I looked up, which our topic is going to be talking about the witch of Endor that Saul sought out to reach somebody, which we'll get into. But I I just asked the question about that, and it popped up a whole article on about that and kind of explaining some of the things from it. So gotquestions.org is a great source if you have any questions.
Free resource.
Yes. It's like, what is salvation? What is the baptism of the Holy Spirit? What is all that? And now you have to be careful because some of the articles are a little biased.
Yeah.
So you have to read them and also have an account for your own faith. But it's a very good study source.
Yeah. It's really good. It's going to have a lot of questions. The thing I found is it's not going to have super specific things because I'll try to find something and then it'll try to pop up the most relevant to what you were asking.
Yep.
But every now and then it's not going to have what you
not
were
everything,
for.
but yeah.
But it has enough for new believers, maybe a believer who's come back to the faith, someone who's discovering different parts of the Bible, New Testament.
Yep.
I'm not saying it's all like really simple things. I still use it a lot.
Yep.
But it's not going to have your ultimate exhaustive Bible study.
No, but it's really cool. I like to use it for, like, say I have a question or I'm studying something, and instead of having to go and find and pinpoint every single thing that says that, I'll type in a question and it'll pop up and it'll give me scriptures and everything, how it lays out and how it relates to that.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
I like how it's kind of just like an article, and it will give you the references to the Bible, and that's kind of what Logos is doing.
Yeah.
And I know I'm just gonna keep saying this.
Not a sponsor of this video.
I'm just gonna keep saying they sponsor us, but I think you have to apply.
Do you?
But we don't get monetized on here
No.
yet. I think we have to have 1,000.
So
subscribers.
that brings us to our next point: like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
Okay. If you're watching this video and you're not a subscriber, I'm not gonna say shame on you, but please like it and subscribe to our channel. Okay, and it would help us tremendously. But yeah.
No shame whatsoever, because it took us a couple podcasts to realize, like, I just kept getting things wrong. So
It's all right.
movies and Bible, but
Yeah.
now I got Logos to help me.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of, you want to talk about the movie we watched last night?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, do
That'll be
that
our movie
first.
segment, and
Okay.
then we'll go full Bible.
Yeah.
And we're at 37 minutes.
Yeah. Try to hurry through it.
So speaking of Indian culture,
Yes.
okay, and this has nothing to do with my phone being hacked.
No.
At least I don't think it is,
Okay.
because I did not watch 50 videos of an Indian
I mean,
show.
a few times you've seen it, maybe they decide, like, well, maybe this guy is Indian. So
But from
they
the first
changed
time I
it.
saw it was like 2022.
Yeah.
So this movie is called RRR,
Yes.
or I just call it Triple R.
Yeah.
And it's the most action-packed movie I think you'll ever see.
Yeah.
Now,
That's pretty
what I
crazy.
told Caleb at a certain part in the movie, I said, we were only like halfway through. It's a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, this movie only gets more ridiculous from here. And this guy's picking up motorcycles and smacking people with them. But first impression of the movie, I've seen it 4 or 5 times now.
Have to wait for the jet to go by.
That shouldn't be too loud.
Sounds like it's about to crash.
Oh, that's a private jet. These mics do a pretty good job of cutting out extra sound.
But first impression of the movie, starting out, I was thinking, it's like, man, this is going to be really cheesy. Because, I mean, I've seen Kung Fu movies. Kung Fu movies are very cheesy.
Yeah.
And everything. But as it got into it, man, the plot just draws you in.
Yes.
Like, it's like, man, I want to know what happens. It's like I said, stayed up watching. It's like, I wanted to finish the movie. I didn't want to stop it. But
I could tell, because I almost asked him, like, hey, we can finish this tomorrow if you want. But honestly, we had nothing to do in the morning.
Right,
so we stayed up till 1 a.m. watching this movie.
This is a good movie. It's probably better than a lot of the American movies I've seen.
Yeah.
Lately, especially for the past while.
Yeah.
And
It's just too much woke crap.
Yeah, right.
This one was
This one was just straight
this one was
adrenaline
like friendship,
Yes.
revenge, but betrayal and then re-friendship.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And a greater cause. Now,
Greater
the only thing I
cause.
didn't agree with it was, which almost every movie is vengeance and stuff. And that's not,
Well, I would say
I don't
that
believe that, but
the thing that's weird about it for me is, and it's very religious. You can tell there's, I don't want to call it propaganda,
Yeah.
but it's a little bit propagandized.
Yeah.
At the end, it's really weird dance montage.
Yeah. Well, that one, I looked it up because I was curious.
Yeah.
So I looked it up afterwards.
I figured you would.
I was like, why? Like, what? The dance segment and song? Because it's just a random song in the middle of the movie. And it's just, not just even a random song, like a whole dance choreographed montage of hundreds of people dancing.
Yeah.
But it's freedom fighters from the Indian culture. So people that rose up and revolted against oppressive government and everything like that.
Oh.
So it's just a commemoration.
And that's what the whole movie's about.
Yes.
I got you.
Yep.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah. So it made a little more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. They weren't trying to push anything.
It was almost like its own music video.
Yes.
But imagine you're in that culture.
Yeah.
And you go to I guess they have theaters, you know.
Yeah.
You go to the theater and you got that montage at the end and you're just like, yeah, that's my guy. Yeah. You know, like who would be that for us like here if we had a movie like that? I mean, I guess we do have documentary movies all the time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, you got Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. You have the Little Rock Nine movie.
Yeah. Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You'd say he shut up. One of my questions, actually, I didn't write it down, but I was going to ask you, like, what is your earliest memory of Michael Jackson?
Earliest memory of Michael Jackson?
Because he was alive.
Mm-hmm. He was.
He only died in, like, what, 2009?
Something like that.
2006?
Yeah. No, I think it's 2009, right around
so
there.
what's your earliest memory?
Earliest memory of him?
Yeah.
Just my parents listening to his music.
Oh, okay.
It's probably my earliest memory.
Did you ever, I never watched Scary Movie.
Yeah.
But I would see clips maybe on YouTube, and they were, like, making fun of him, and I think one day he died, and I was like,
the earliest...
I didn't think I realized he was still alive.
Yeah, the earliest memory I remember of basically, like, seeing him live, like, on live, is when he was at his home with his kids, and there was some controversy and stuff going on, but that's probably my earliest memory, which...
Well, then you had the This Is It tour.
Yeah.
That was supposed to happen.
Right. That was probably my earliest memory. And like I said, I don't know if he was guilty of what they were accusing him of or not. But
I watched a documentary that was...
I like to believe he wasn't, but...
I watched a documentary that was pretty convincing,
Yeah.
and you would have had me saying he was definitely guilty, 100%.
Yeah.
You couldn't convince me otherwise.
Really?
And now here recently, I'm like, it's possible he was the only one that wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not saying like people, not everyone in Hollywood is 100% evil.
Right.
Some of them are.
Yeah.
And I legit, a part of me wants to think that Michael Jackson was protecting kids.
Yeah. Right.
And of course they wanted to blame him.
Yeah. When you get into his childhood and how, like I said, I haven't seen the movie. I just know stuff I've seen, like little documentaries about his life.
Mm-hmm.
That his childhood was ripped away from him,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't have one. And when everybody that was close to him talks about him, they talk about how he was just a big child. Like,
Yeah.
He just wanted to hang out and have fun. And like I said, again, I'm not trying to defend him. If he's guilty, he's guilty. But that's just things I've seen.
It just happens to be a believable story too, because that's what happens with a lot of child actors or stars is they want to be a child again, and so they do things that are childish, but they're older.
Right.
And so it can become. Yeah. I just don't know if it was ever proven that he actually did anything.
Yeah.
Because documentaries can be biased too.
They can. Yeah. But
when I watched it, I was like, oh yeah, he did it.
But Macaulay Culkin is a very big advocate that Michael Jackson was innocent.
Right.
Because he hung out with him, and he's adamant to this day that he was a good man and didn't do any of that. Yeah.
The documentary focuses mostly on one family that would go hang out with him, and it came out that he did something to the kid, and the stories are so corroborated and nothing solid that now I think about it, I'm like, I think that documentary was just very just putting out a story that didn't really affect him. So
but I don't know. But we weren't trying to get off of Michael Jackson. RRR. I really enjoyed it. I did.
Yeah.
It was a journey. And like you said, like physically stunning. The movie was just really cool.
Yeah.
Some of the graphics were extremely cheesy.
Well, yeah.
Like the animals in it, but it's very, very good movie. I have to get Lindsay to watch it with me.
You think she'll like it?
I don't know. She'll probably laugh.
There's no
There are some hilarious moments that it is just straight cheese, but it just adds to the movie. Yeah.
I just want to know, like, I've tried to watch other movies that are older
Yeah.
that were like this one, and I was just like, I can't really do it because
And
this one's English dubbed.
And two, what's awesome about it, there is no cussing, absolutely zero cursing. I noticed that last night. I don't think so.
No,
there might have been a couple
yeah,
words.
there's a little bit.
Okay, well,
Now the rating that comes up says violence.
Mhm.
Doesn't say there's a rating for
Yeah.
language, but there's a little bit.
okay.
Some minor
I
words
don't
you don't
remember
want your
much
kids.
language, so it wasn't very impressive to me as far as like they cuss straight through the thing. Because
Yeah, you're not gonna
any
have-
movie you watch now is just straight up constantly
Right.
cussing. But the only thing in it was fighting. Like it's kind of a kung fu movie.
Pretty violent. It can be
Yeah.
pretty violent.
Wasn't anything sexual in it.
Mhm.
Nothing, which was awesome.
What I like to compare it to, which got me into like other culture type movies, was Ip Man, or
Yes.
IP Man.
Yeah.
Ip Man. It's pronounced Ip Man, and there's like 4 of those movies now.
Yeah.
And I just remember watching it on Netflix, and I was like, dude, this movie was awesome.
Yeah.
And I just randomly watched it in my garage when I was a
Mm-hmm.
teenager, and I was like, dude, this is the most
Yeah.
action-packed movie I've ever seen. And,
Right.
you know, so naturally I come across Triple R on TikTok
Yeah.
years ago, and the one scene where he's on his back shooting rifles,
Yeah.
and I was like, first of all, I have to watch this
Yeah.
movie.
Right.
So that was my relationship with this
Yeah.
movie. Is that looked hilarious, and
Yeah.
the whole movie is like that.
Yeah.
I don't think 5 minutes goes by ever.
No, it's constant. There's not a really not a lull
Not a lull.
in the movie.
That's right.
And it's if anything, it's building a story, and then there's action. So
Yeah.
it's really cool.
Yeah, even the build up is
Mhm.
like, I mean, just
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. You have to go watch it. I don't.
Yeah.
It's been out for a few years, and I probably accidentally give spoilers, but
Yeah.
that's on you. It's still on Netflix. I thought they took it off for some reason.
Oh yeah.
So,
Still there.
all right, we're
Yeah.
at 47.
All right. Let's talk really quick.
Yeah.
Unless you want to wait and hold on. Talk about it next time.
Nah, I don't have anything super revolutionary about this story other than the fact
I
that
don't either.
it is insane. And we may have to go pretty quick. So, chapter 28 of 1 Samuel
Yes.
is, I might just set the scene and then try to
Yeah.
skip. It says that the prophet Samuel, if you don't understand some of these names, you have to go back through the book of Samuel and just find out. But for King Saul, he had Samuel as the prophet of Israel at the time. And so Samuel died. It says all Israel has mourned for him. This one detail, Saul had put the mediums and necromancers out of the land.
Right.
But some quick backstory with Saul is that he had basically betrayed God, betrayed David, and was not living in the God's blessing.
Yeah.
Like his anointing had already moved on.
Mhm.
And it was all on Saul.
Absolutely.
And so
yeah.
God wanted to move on and use David. So to put it kind of quickly, is Saul is he's getting cornered by the Philistines,
Mhm.
or finds out he's about to get attacked, and he needs answers.
Right.
God's not answering him because he just kept betraying God, going after David even though he said he'd forgive him
Mhm.
and not kill him, and he would try to kill David again. So he goes to this medium, this witch,
Yep.
and tries to get an answer from Samuel, who was dead, but wants to summon him back from the dead.
Yeah.
Verse 6 says, 1 Samuel 28:6, it says, "And when Saul inquired of the Lord did not answer him, either by dreams or by Urim or by prophets.
Mhm.
Then Saul said to his servants, 'Seek out for me a woman who is a medium, that I may go to her and inquire of her.' And and his servants said to him, 'Behold, there is a medium at Endor.'" First of all, this just sounds like a Lord of the Rings
It does.
lore right here. So Saul disguised himself, and he has to disguise himself because he knows what he's doing is wrong. He's the
Right.
one that kicked the mediums out
Yeah.
because witchcraft is of the devil.
Yes.
He put on other garments and went, he and 2 men with him, and they came to the woman by night. And he said, "Divine for me," I don't know if that's the right term, "divine for me by a spirit, and bring up for me whomever I shall name to you. By the way, this should be the ESV version.
Yeah.
The woman said to him, surely you know what Saul has done. So she's speaking to him because she doesn't know that he's Saul, because he's disguised. Surely you know what Saul has done, how he has cut off the mediums and the necromancers from the land. Why then are you laying a trap for my life to bring about my death? But Saul swore to her by the Lord, as the Lord lives, no punishment shall come upon you for this thing. Again, she still doesn't know that it's Saul. Then the woman said, whom shall I bring up for you? He said, bring up Samuel before me. When the woman saw Samuel, she cried out with a loud voice, and the woman said to Saul, why have you deceived me? You are Saul. By the way, God's going to find out everything.
Oh, yeah.
Not saying she's God.
Yep.
Not saying she's even working by the power of God, which I'll get to that nugget in a minute. Do you have anything you want to say before I'm just trying to read real quick. The king said to her, do not be afraid. What do you see? And the woman said to Saul, I see a god, little g. I see a god coming up out of the earth, he said to her. He said to her, what is his appearance? And she said, an old man is coming up, and he is wrapped in a robe. And Saul knew that it was Samuel, and he bowed with his face to the ground and paid homage. And we might pause there.
Okay.
So the only nugget I looked up on Logos was we're basically not supposed to get the mysteries and the secrets through necromancy, through witchcraft or anything like that. But God just used this moment to reveal to Saul once again that he's basically just not living for the Lord, and he allowed this encounter to happen because he's God. He can do that, but not saying that that is how we get into contact. But to me, it's like King Saul's last resort, and he just was going to try to get answers no matter what. Yeah.
Well, the spirit of the Lord had already left him, so he was scrambling, and like I said, I don't know if you watched The House of David.
Yes.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay, and like I said, not everything in it is completely biblically accurate, but the way they portray the spirit of torment on Saul is really, really awesome to see.
Yeah.
Not that it's awesome that he endured that, but it puts it in plain terms and plain sight that kind of what he might have dealt with, and it is very disturbing and interesting at the same time. You know, so here's a man, he's lost everything. He's lost the anointing. It doesn't have the Spirit of God with him anymore. And he's searching for answers. And of course, he isn't getting them through dreams or through prayer or through anything like that, because he's gone against the Lord.
Yeah.
And so he's basically living in a world of hypocrisy, because he is the one that banned all these things.
Yeah.
All right, because he's a king. So now, out of his own hypocrisy, he's going to the very thing he banned to look for answers.
Yeah.
So, man,
oh gosh,
little baddie's going to fly away here in a minute with the
it
umbrella.
It did that several times earlier. He never flew away.
But yeah, so he sets the stage. So he's goes to this medium.
Yeah.
And is looking for answers.
Yeah. I think at this point, he's so desperate. He's willing to summon someone that he trusted.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, Samuel didn't trust him.
Yeah.
But this makes me think, in modern times, how many times do you see this? When somebody walks away from the Lord, and it's not a coincidence that their life becomes a wreck.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, not saying that bad things can't happen to Christians, because they do.
But even that, it's our source of, as a Christian, we walk in faith. We believe the Lord. Okay, the Lord guides us. All right. Is it easy all the time to completely put our faith and trust in God that everything's going to work out? No. Absolutely. No, it's not. No, it's not.
If it's not, you're doing it wrong. Just kidding.
But I have heard and seen of people resorting to this very thing. You know, we look at this and think of it as a biblical concept, but it happens today. You go to these people that do palm readings. They go to mediums that try to read their future, and not just any person, but believers. And it is absolutely wrong. It is witchcraft. It is demonic. So,
and I've heard people try to explain of why Christians can do it, and I'm like, you just got to steer clear. We have the Holy Spirit for a reason.
Right.
It's nothing you need to ask, seek, or knock on the world of demonic things.
Right.
God says to come to Him.
Yeah.
To go straight to the source.
Right.
You know. So that's pretty much my nugget is like why that God allowed this kind of moment. God doesn't always work like that.
No.
I think in this unique scenario, I think it's supposed to prove that his life went to chaos and he was going to get his answers the way that he saw fit. But it didn't bring him necessarily what he wanted. So what he found out from Samuel was that he was going to die the next day.
Yes, he did. But the thing is, too, that here, I'll read it because I just had a thought. Mm-hmm. This is Samuel after he's basically summoned. He speaks. He says, "Why do you consult me now that the Lord has departed from you and become your enemy? The Lord has done what he predicted through me. The Lord has torn the kingdom out of your hands and given it to one of your neighbors, to David. Because you did not obey the Lord or carry out his fierce wrath against the Amalekites, the Lord has done this to you today. The Lord will deliver both Israel and you into the hands of the Philistines, and tomorrow you and your sons will be with me. The Lord will also give the army of Israel into the hands of the Philistines." So, one thing I see, Saul's going to Samuel because he's looking basically like what's going on or what's going to happen, basically. I mean, he's looking for answers. And the thing is, Samuel's response isn't anything that Saul already doesn't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Aside from basically, y'all going to die. Basically Samuel just tells him, like, you already know this. The Lord has left you. Quit trying to seek the Lord. He's gone.
Yeah.
Because you messed up.
Yeah.
And how awesome is our God today that we come to him in forgiveness. That things have changed a bit. The Lord doesn't change, but the way we approach him does today. So, yeah.
So what do you think it would take for you to just like kind of give up doing it your way?
What do you mean?
Like for Saul, you'd think he would have known. I think the anointing left him for sure.
Yeah.
But I think he could have repented and lived a pretty neutral life.
Yeah.
But instead just digging himself deeper and deeper into that chaos, and which is again one of the themes of our podcast. Is I think he could have restored order with God, although his anointing moved on.
Yeah, he would not have remained king because God had a different plan for that. But I do believe that, like I said, if he had repented and went about the right way, that maybe his life would have been spared. I don't know. But he was very greedy and prideful. And even when the Spirit departed him, Lord's Spirit left him, that he still was trying to maintain the kingdom and go against God's word. I think that's the big thing. Mm-hmm. Going against God's plan.
Yeah. So I think that's our tie-in to today is that definitely happens where without the Lord, with man this is impossible. With God all things are possible. And I think it's Philippians might say it differently, but so that's it right there.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. I think this ended up being almost right at an hour.
Okay.
So hopefully that was interesting.
Well, we hope you enjoyed 2 dads, 2 beards in a Bible, sitting on the lake, drinking a root beer.
2 dads and
root beer
next to one lake, reading their Bibles with one bat.
With a bat, that's right. 2 beards, 2 Bibles, 2 bats, or no, 1 bat. I hope there's not 2 up there.
I only saw the one
bat.
So.
Yes, we have named him Bruce.
Bruce.
Yes.
When did we?
I named him when I was walking down here. Named him Bruce.
We didn't discuss that.
We didn't discuss that. I thought it in my head and I said it out loud. No, it just didn't hear me. But
Bruce Wayne.
Yes. So.
Okay, guys.
All right. So thank you for watching the Garden Podcast, where we
cultivate our faith
1 verse at a time, sometimes 2 or 3 or 4. See you guys.